Happy Wednesday Wellness. We're matching today. We are the twins. Can't even tell us apart. Yep.
Who's who?
Who's who? We'll do one where you're wearing my glasses.
I'm really confused. Yeah.
We're talking about colic today.
Yeah, those poor babies.
I know.
And poor moms and dads.
Oh gosh, everybody. Yeah.
The frustrating thing about colic is you're trying to help your baby, you're going to your pediatrician, and a lot of times they say, yep, it's colic, they'll grow out of it.
Yep.
Or here's some, let's put them on reflux mode.
Prilosec, something like that. Yeah, something for, and which it's not just like a reflux issue. A lot of times it's the full body, right? I mean, babies are uncomfortable, and you can tell because they're like, squeezing their fists and they're arching back and they're just screaming, and, like unable to soothe.
Yeah, and that arching we see a lot is usually that neural tension in their spine.
Yep. Yeah. So what causes that, right?
I'll give you one guess. Everyone out there, if you've watched our video before, you might know. What could be causing colic in your baby is usually some sort of trauma from birth.
Yeah.
Or stress. Stress.
Yeah, stress in the nervous system. A lot of times that's can be due to that physical trauma of just the birth process in general. So typically we see babies that are more colicky tend to have had more interventions during birth.
C-section, forceps, vacuum.
Yes.
Longer births.
Getting stuck,
stressful
in the birth canal.
Shoulders, we got to get this baby out.
Yes. So lots of pulling and traction. And so you can imagine on a baby, that pulling and traction is going to pull a lot from their head, which causes a lot of traction in the neck and shoulders because the shoulders are the next biggest thing to come through. And so there's just a lot of kind of back and forth tension and traction that can happen there. And so inside the spinal cord, we have dura that is supposed to protect our spinal cord. I mean, it does protect our spinal cord, but it's kind of like the sleeve that's around our spinal cord, and that has ties to the inside of our vertebrae too. So especially in the upper cervical spine, it can become really taut and tense, and then that dura also covers our brain too. So when we have a lot of traction, not only is it tractioning those bones and the joints and the muscles and everything that's on the outside of the neck, it's also tractioning that dura that protects the spinal cord and the brain, and also helps conduct a lot of that cerebrospinal fluid, so a lot of the nutrition that comes around the brain too. So when we have a lot of traction there, it can cause just a lot of tension, tightness, tight feedback going back to the brain constantly saying, I'm in pain, that something's wrong. Yeah. And that's that's all the signaling that this baby's getting.
And it's also affecting the vagus nerve.
Yes.
As we always talk about.
Yep.
Which is the main nerve for digestion and sleeping and eating.
Yes, and all that parasympathetic activity that we talked so much
about. Lives up at the top of the spine there. So when we get that subluxation, it's affecting that. And so, is it showing up as baby as colic, really angry, crying baby? Is it showing up as more digestive issues?
Right, exactly.
Different.
Yeah. Which it can be decreasing signaling in the vagus nerve. Yeah. Which is going to diminish our parasympathetic activity. But then when we're getting all of that stress signaling too from the dural meningeal connection is also just going to ramp us up in that fight or flight response too. And so which again subdues a lot of that parasympathetic activity.
And so let's say, you try all the things and do babies grow out of it? They don't grow out of it. Maybe they chill out some, they stop crying as much, they do get older, but what the problem is if we don't take care of that original issue, what's causing everything, it just turns into something else, right? Maybe we'll see ear infections, sensory processing challenges, sleeping disorders, emotional dysregulation.
Yeah, I mean, even just kind of sense of clumsiness, proprioception, all of that. I'm just thinking again, that traction of that duromeningeal system has a lot to do with our cerebellum and where we are in space. So a lot of the kids that are super clumsy, run into everything, can't quite find where they are, have delays in a lot of motor development stuff too.
So helping a baby now with colic is going to just help them later on.
Absolutely.
Also.
Yep.
Just giving them a reflux med isn't going to do anything
to
help.
It's not solving the issue because the reason babies aren't digesting well or they're spitting up their food is because they can't. It's vagus nerve.
Vagus nerve.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't regulate.
We can't digest our food because
because your body, everything's controlled. Your digestive system's controlled by your nervous system.
Yeah, it's a nervous system issue, not an acid issue. Yep.
So I was going to say, yeah, I just had a baby in last week. I mean, they're still coming in, but baby was, I mean, I'm trying to think if she was like 2 weeks old, probably 2 weeks old, and she was like, this baby has colic. It's my second baby. My first didn't have this. It wasn't necessarily, I don't think it was a hard birth, but it was a stressful pregnancy. There's stress. She's a business owner. There's different things going on. We did the scan, saw what was going on, adjusted baby, and she came in that next week and she's like, wow, did that help so much?
We hear that a lot.
Oh yeah, because it's also like, or is it just gas? What is it? You know?
Yeah.
And she's like, wow, okay. Like, she got it.
Just getting the nervous system regulated. Yeah, helps a ton. And sometimes there's other things going on. Like sometimes there's a latching issue or there's like tension in other systems, again, related to that.
Right.
So then it can take a little longer. But a lot of times, yeah, just regulating the nervous system helps the baby know that they're safe and helps their body function the way that it should. Yeah.
Relax how a baby should. Be able to sleep, eat, poop, and like be chill and not so upset all the time. We just had someone call today, like, oh my gosh, my baby's colicky, I need help now.
I heard they should go to a chiropractor.
So we're getting that baby in today because it's, like I said, it's so hard when you're trying everything and you can't console or comfort your baby.
Yeah.
So it's important to take care of it now. We can help. We can usually help. And we do our scans, our insight scans to see what's going on with their nervous system. We can show you how we can help. And then we usually see pretty good results to get that baby functioning. Better, regulated.
Sleeping.
Which so you're more chill.
Mom sleep and dad
everybody
sleep.
Makes everyone happier.
Yes.
Anything else? Do you want to say?
I think you nailed it.
Okay, well then, if you are like, oh my gosh, you're watching this because you're up late at night with a scream crying baby that won't go to sleep.
Some scan examples?
Sure, I'd cover up the names on the bottom.
These are, this is, yep.
An example of a scan.
Yep. So, see?
That's our
C1,
thermography
C2.
scan. Yes.
Lots of dysregulation happening at the top of the spine. That's usually a sign of birth trauma. Like lots of dysregulation. Brain's having a hard time interpreting what's going on in the environment up there. HRV, super stressed.
Super stressed baby.
Super exhausted.
But you want them to be in this
sleeping.
green area.
Yeah.
Or on that fight or flight side. A lot going on. Just a little baby.
Yeah.
That baby probably is really sad.
Yep. I would be sad too.
Yeah.
This looks awful.
But yeah, if you are, you're like, oh my gosh, this sounds like my baby. Or like, oh, this sounded like my baby. Yeah, I thought they grew out of it, but I don't want those other issues to happen. You can call us. You can text us. You can go on our website, schedule an appointment. Say you found us from this video, and then you'll get half off. Discounted exam.
Yeah. Or just message us questions.
Yeah. We'll answer them or try to. All right. Have a great day.